Hey everyone, welcome to the March edition Pinky Autonomy Worldwide, brought to you, of course, by Club 602 and Puro Cigar Bar, downtown Chandler. Going to Germany this month, place we haven't been yet, to check out a couple wonderful expressions. Some we're familiar with, some that we're not familiar with, but either way, as usual, got some great selections. Due to unforeseen circumstances, at the moment, we're just tasting two tonight, and hopefully we'll have a third at the live tasting. Starting off with a lovely Pinot Noir from the Pflüger winery in the Pfalz region, just southern Germany. Basically one of the places that gets the most amount of sunlight in the whole country as far as the wine regions go. Benefits from being in the rain shadow of a large mountain range, and so a little bit more of a Mediterranean climate, which I know sounds weird in Germany, but hey, it's what we're dealing with. And then moving on to actually a fun new grape that was actually created in Germany called Dornfelder, coming from Valkenburg. Definitely a large outfit in Germany, producing tons of wine. Even technically that the Pflüger Pinot is under their portfolio, so they definitely know what they're doing, and it shows. Really fun grape. Kind of reminds me of one we tasted a little while back. So starting off tonight with the 2023 Pflüger Pinot Noir. It also says on the label Buntsandstein, and that is actually going to essentially indicate the colored sandstone soil that it grows in. So as you'd expect, it definitely has a little bit of minerality going on, and a very Burgundian style Pinot Noir. We're taking a look. Definitely very light as far as the color goes. Pretty translucent almost. And just kind of, I would just call it a light ruby. As far as the nose goes, good balance. A little bit of light floral, light spice going on. Fruit wise, you're looking at like cherry, a little bit of raspberry maybe, some cassis. So on to the taste. Yeah, the cherry definitely pops through. That cassis does as well. Both definitely on a little bit slightly tartar side. Tannins are very mild, kind of silky. The body essays medium minus. It's very smooth. Definitely a little bit of dryness going on there, which is also something indicated on the label. Anytime you see Trocken on a German wine label, it indicates a dry wine. Acidity is present as well. And a little bit of spice from the nose comes through in the form of a little baking spice. But overall, a very Burgundian expression. And, as opposed to those expensive Pinot Noir from Burgundy, this one's very accessible and priced right. As far as the food pairings go, cheese-wise, I was thinking fresh mozzarella or like a burrata right off the bat. I would even go, something aged. Obviously, can't go wrong with like some Rembrandt Gouda. Herb roasted chicken, be a great way to go. I say like braised beef with kind of like mushroom ragu or anything really earthy would be nice with this. The whole charcuterie board Pick your meats, pick your cheeses, pick your accoutrements. Good to go. Dark chocolate would be really nice with this as well. This one is really salmon friendly as well. Any type of whitefish would be excellent. And to round it out for the taco pairing, gotta go with Al Pastor. I think that little porky pineapple goodness would really go well with this particular wine. On to the Valkenburg Dornfelder. This one's grown in the Rheinhessen, actually just directly north, essentially, of Pfalz, where the Pinot Noir is grown. And so both these areas are right along the Rhine River, which is a huge moderating factor in Germany that allows a lot of the wine to be grown there. Because, of course, Germany, for the most part, fairly cold climate. So Dornfelder is interesting because it was actually bred in the 50s in Germany, taking a couple of local German grapes that had also been bred previously to create a new variety that was kind of fungal and drought resistant, a little bit darker in pigment because most of the reds grown there were a little bit lighter in color, and also very high yielding. So they made it usually to blend with at first, but it became the second most grown red in the country. And so they decided, hey, let's throw it in a bottle. This one's actually very low in alcohol, only about 9%. So with that, they actually leave a little residual sugar going on. So it is benefied a little bit off dry. Grown in a little bit of calcareous loam. So definitely retains the water, making it super easy to grow. And they're actually cool fermented in Asian stainless. And so really just letting the fruit speak for itself. Color-wise, just a bright ruby. Definitely got that little bit of translucence going on as well, but not at the same level that the Pinot Noir had. Definitely you can smell a little bit of that sweetness on the nose. All the fruit is very ripe. So like blackberry, a little bit of plum, got some ripe cherry going on for sure. There's definitely like a large vanilla note. Although without any oak, that's just the grape itself. Taste. Really fun. Definitely ripe cherry, kind of strawberry going on. The vanilla definitely hits. Almost like a blackberry jam hitting you as well. It's kind of chocolatey on the end in a fun way. Just like our favorite Georgian red was several months ago. Super low in acidity. I mean, tannins not even present almost. Just very silky at that. Then definitely a medium body. This little guy, food friendly in a big way. So I think using, typical goat cheese, chev style, anything like tart and acidic would really contrast as well. Blue cheese again, like that funk, kind of against the residual sweetness would be super fun as well. Feta and cotija, giving you that salty sweet combo would be excellent in my opinion. Even like paneer, you get that Indian cheese going, same kind of thing. Pepperoni pizza hit me because a little bit of that spiciness from the pepperoni would really play well. And the cheesiness and a little bit of that tomato sauce the acidity from the tomato sauce would pair very well with this wine. Like barbecued ribs be excellent, like rich and fatty, and actually really any barbecue would go really, really well with this. I think like some light to medium spiced Indian or Thai dishes would be excellent as well. Especially in like the Indian realm, you get like some, you know, some of that braised goat going. That'd be excellent. Taco pairing. First thought was blackened fish tacos. Get that spice going with this residually sweet red and happy. So as I said again, hopefully we have the third at the tasting. But if not, definitely a couple lovely selections from the country of Germany. We'll talk more about how Germany itself is, it's crazy that wine can even grow there because of how far north it is. And of course, because of how the weather is. But we have a large moderating factor like the Rhine River and some extreme slopes that these grapes grow on. Makes for lovely wine. Well, hope to see everyone at the tasting. Excited as always. Can't believe it's March already. Till next month. Cheers.